Okay, as promised, part 2. I promised you yesterday that if you left me a comment on this video that I would give you a shout out. So on this video, I'm going to do a shout out to Kim Reed, Renee Kramer, Betty Hulse, MD, Kim Rhodes, Kitty Kuntz, Kat C, Patty M, Patricia Genevieve, Anne-Marie Bourdon, Susan Pink, Patty M, Marcus Daly, Suzanne _Life Begins, PNW Granny, and Teresa Taylor. Okay, let's get started. Kim Reeves says she struggles when her meals are boring. And just to remember, we all struggle. As I had said in my previous video, I do think that I tend to eat the same foods all the time, and that does make it for a struggle for me. And so therefore, I'm going to, for the next week, I'm going to plan out a menu. I'm going to try to switch up my food choices and do a little bit better. I think if I'm not so boring with my food choices, it might make a difference. Renee Kramer said the same feeling has hit her in the past few weeks. The same feeling is that, you know, I'm just done. I'm just done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. I've been doing this for 2 years come December 30th. And actually December 31st. It'll be 2 years. And I really, when I started, I had that pie in the sky view that I was going to be at my goal by this time. No, it's going to probably take me another year, but you know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stick with it. Betty Hulse said, it's not my eating out that's bad, it's the choices I make. I so agree. I can eat healthier. I still have to overcome that mindset. I have the weekend mindset that I have to get over, because I think that on the weekends I can eat whatever I want. But I also have to get over the fact that, sorry, I got something in my mouth. I also have to get over the fact that I think that when I eat out, I have to eat my old choices of burgers, fries, fish and chips, and stuff like that. There are healthy menu choices, and I have to get the right mindset. MD said, I have to be mindful of my hunger signals and think like the little engine that could. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I have to realize that sometimes lately I've been eating out of emotional eating, out of boredom, just out of just being angry. I've just been eating for all the wrong reasons. And I have to realize I have to make better choices. Kim Rhodes said she pretty much follows the same schedule as me, and it seems to work for her. I'm not definitely going to say that I'm going to strictly eat 3 meals and a snack. I'm not going to force myself to do that. If the 2 meals work for me on days, I'm going to eat the 2 meals on the days they work for me. And the days that I might want 3 meals and a snack, then those are the days I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to not be as regimented as I've been in the past. I'm just going to let my body tell me what I need to do that day. Kitty Kuntz said, reminds me that sometimes it takes 30 days or more to form a habit. I agree with that, but I have the habit now of eating the same crappy food, not crappy food, the same poor food choices as far as I'm getting bored with my food choices. I have to, you know, work it around a little bit, change it up a little bit, get a little bit better in my food choices. And then it wouldn't be such a burden to me then. As far as like thinking, oh, it's a chicken again today, or oh, I'm going to have berries again today. You know, I love my berries, but you know, now they are getting a little tiresome. You know, be honest with you. I love them, but they're getting a little predictable. Kat C said she loves my channel. I always like hearing that. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to all of you when you subscribe to me. I especially like when you leave comments, because I do feel like we're talking to each other. Maybe not in person, but I think you get to know a little bit more about me, and I get to know a little bit more about you, and I do like that. Patty M, I am going to she's recommended this book, Delay, Don't Deny, by Jen, G-I-N, Stevens. And to eat when you're hungry, and not because it's a certain time. I do tend to look at the clock and say, oh, it's 1 o'clock, it's time for me to eat. Sometimes I'm not really hungry at 1 o'clock, but I'm thinking, it's 1 o'clock, I better eat. At 7 o'clock, I think, oh, I better eat dinner, you know, because who's going to eat at 8 o'clock? I don't go to bed till 2. So it doesn't really matter. I could eat my dinner at 8 o'clock. It really wouldn't matter. So I'm going to stop watching the clock so much. Anne-Marie Bourdon said to do what's right for me. I am trying. I know that a lot of times you guys think that I'm just doing it to please you. In a sense I am, because I try to be supportive of you as supportive of you are of me. And so I feel a little bit guilty if I don't share with you everything. And sometimes I think that I need to set myself to a higher standard than I would expect from someone else. And that's not fair for me. And it's not fair to you to think that, because then I'm going to resent the fact that, oh, I have to be so good, but they don't. You know, no, I don't want to ever get to that point. I'm not at that point, but I don't ever want to get to that point. Susan Pink said, like me, she's tired of the same old foods. I plan on going, and I said this in my other video, I plan on going tomorrow after my meeting to figure out a menu. I'm going to figure out a menu today for my week ahead, and I'm going to shop from that menu. And I might not eat exactly the same as I planned for each particular day, but I'm going to eat those foods for the coming week. Patty M said she's just like me if it hasn't worked in the past. As far as what I'm saying is, which I think what she is saying too is, like I said, that I've always eaten just 2 meals in the day my whole life, so what difference does it make? That's just how I eat. Well, I've been overweight for all my life just about, and I've only eaten 2 meals a day, so obviously it's not working, and I have to rethink that thought. Marcus Daly said, and I really liked, he used my analogy of like the car, like I said, like when you fill up your car and you put the gas in it, and then like when it gets a little bit, when it gets near the empty, then it kind of ding, ding, dings to let you know that you're, you know, like you need gas, and so your body reacts the same way. Well, he used I'm assuming it's a he. Sometimes they use their husbands, but Marcus Daly had said, it's kind of like if you fill your car up and the gas clicks and you're full, you're completely full. When you try to put more gas in, it's not going to let you go in. It's going to keep clicking, enough, enough, enough. And you're not going to be able to do it. And you're not going to like drive like 5 miles and say, okay, I've driven 5 miles, I better go to the gas station and put more gas in it. No, you're going to wait till you get half done, you know, half empty, or like even till you get to the empty on the tank. You need to think of your body the same way. You don't need to like, okay, I just ate breakfast, I better eat again once that food's digested, because, you know, I can't, I got to keep myself full. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to be just a little bit hungry. I'm not saying you got to be, and like I said yesterday, I have never in my life been in a starvation motivation. I have never been in a starvation mode. I've never wanted for food that I couldn't get it. I might have been hungry, really, really hungry, but I've never been starving. I've never known the feeling of starving. Even when I've gone, like when you have a colonoscopy and you have to go a whole day without eating, and you just drink that nasty stuff, and then you're in the bathroom the whole day, and you're just drinking ginger ale and things like that, and you are very, very hungry. You're not starving. You are not starving. To me, starving is if you've gone like a week without food, because you know, you're always going to be hungry, but truly starving, you know, no. In my country, I mean, I know there's people in my country that are very hungry, but I'd hate to think that there are people in my country that are starving. And maybe there are, and maybe I'm just blind to the fact that people are starving in this country. I'm not saying that there's not people in this country that are very hungry, and that they don't have meals, and that they open up the refrigerator and there's nothing in there. I understand that that happens more than I'd like to admit. I really understand that. But when you look at the people like in Ethiopia and things like that, when you can see the bones and the skin, I mean, no, that to me is true starvation. That's true starvation. And I've never known that feeling, and I hope to God I never have that feeling ever in my life. As much as I would like to be thinner and lose weight, I don't want to lose it that way. I want to lose it in a healthy way. Suzanne_Life_Begins said that she's done the keto diet. I've seen so many people. There's a lot of people that follow me that don't necessarily go Weight Watchers. They all do their different ways. Some are vegetarian, some are vegan, some are keto, some are, you know, like just watch what they eat, some intermediate fast, some are Weight Watchers, some go to Tops, some go to Jenny Craig, some have had the surgery. Whatever works for you, I say more power to you. The keto to me looks like a lot of work. If I'm going to be perfectly honest. I can't be a vegetarian because I like meat. I can't be a vegan because I like dairy. I don't want to do the weight loss surgery. I have nothing against people that do the weight loss surgery. I just don't want to choose that as my path. And And so I do the Weight Watchers, and I try to eat healthy as much as I can. And sometimes that's all you can do, is just the best you can do. And if the keto works for you, or whatever plan works for you, then it's the best plan for you to be on. Pick a plan that's going to work for you. Don't worry about what other people think, that, you know, you should try this plan, you should try that plan, you should do this, you should do that. Nothing's going to work unless it's something you want it to do. And if it's something you want to do, it's going to work. And like I said, more power to you. And finally, Teresa Taylor says, good luck. And she didn't say that sarcastically. And if she did, I didn't take it sarcastically. I took it as a compliment, as good luck, that I am going to do better this month. December's going to be my month. I've decided that I'm going to just try to not concentrate on the scale. I'm going to concentrate more on eating healthy, being the best that I can be. And I'm not going to worry about the numbers on the scale, at least for December. Maybe in January my mindset might change. If you follow me for a while, you know I can change my mind within minutes. But that's the beauty of this life. It's like you can make choices, and it can be a bad choice, but that doesn't mean it's a choice you got to live with forever. You can realize you made a bad choice and then just move on from there and make another choice. And God gave us a free will to do what we want, and I'm going to use my free will to make smarter choices and live a better life and be better off all the way around, because I'm tired of being overweight. I'm tired of this. I really am tired of it. And I'm tired of being tired. So, okay, on to part 3. I am so sorry that this has taken so many, but you know what? You guys you're so supportive, and you're so encouraging to me, and I want to acknowledge you, because you help me more than you will ever know. And I say that a lot. I know I say that a lot. But I don't know you personally. I don't see you on the street. I can't call you up on the phone and say, thank you so much, you're helping me out. I just know that you know that, I just hope that you know that you're all in my prayers every day. I pray for you all the time. I'm always very thankful for the support. And I love doing these videos. I'm such a ham. I really love doing the videos. And even when I reach goal, I plan on still doing videos, because I'm a ham. I can't help it. Okay, give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and check out the next video if I haven't called your name yet.